now that we sang Pete the Cat, we're going to do a coloring page. Your teacher's going to give you one page and a tub of crayons to share like a really good friend with your partner. And on this side, you're going to take turns rolling the dice and coloring one shoe for every number you roll. So number 1, if you roll a 1, it's red. 2 is blue. 3 is green. 4 is yellow. And 5 is orange. If you roll a 6, you get to dab. So if I rolled a 5. So that means on the side that says 5, I need to color one of these orange. While I'm coloring my orange, my partner is going to take the dice and roll, and it will be their turn. So when they're coloring, now it's back to me. I'm going to roll again. I just rolled another 5. How weird is that? So while I'm coloring, so now I have 2 orange shoes colored, and that is it. And my partner is rolling the dice, and they're going to color. I'm going to color very neatly inside the lines, no sloppy coloring. So this is what my paper looks like so far. I rolled a 6. That means I get to a dab. My partner's turn, and then my turn again. So we're taking turns rolling the dice. Ooh, I rolled a 2. What do I do? Color 1. Blue. Okay, so we take turns for a long time, and I'm starting to get more of each color. But what happens when one of my colors is all the way filled in because I rolled a lot of that number? Let's say all my blues are full and I roll another 2. If that happens, you can roll again. It'll be okay to roll 2 times. Oh, good. And this time I got a 5, so I can add another orange to my paper. So if you roll a number but you don't have any more spots to draw that color, you can roll again. Then I want you to turn to the back and pick a dark color and write your name. And now you're going to be really creative and design a super fancy shoe. So you're going to write your name and say, you trace these words. I stepped in blank. It turned my shoes blank. And I'm going to show you some really cool examples. I think I'm going to step in a bag of Skittles, and it's going to turn my shoes rainbow. Or maybe you step in the beach, and it turns your shoes into a beach design. And you're going to draw a picture of what your shoe would look like. So here's a good example of what my shoe might look like. I stepped in a bag of Skittles, and it turned my shoe rainbow. Maybe you stepped in leaves. Maybe you stepped on some squares and made some cool shapes. Maybe you stepped on a really cool design where every little bit's different. Maybe you stepped on a flashlight and they glow in the dark. Maybe you stepped on a zipper and some zigzags. Maybe you stepped on a dinosaur. Maybe you stepped on a television and had cartoons. Maybe you stepped in your favorite food. Can't wait to see the shoes that you design. I want them to be really big and fill that box and be super colorful and creative and to do a really excellent job. I can't wait to hang some up in the hallway when I get back.